All right, I must say, welcome to Take a Break. Of course, today's edition we are talking about movies. Yeah, movies, and then I've like invited one of the entrepreneurs. Yeah, he's a businessman. He also writes movies, and then change this guys. Touch it. Alright, so we get to find out like how he manages. He's a family man. He's a businessman. He's also writing movies, and then even his life experience here, I must say in Zambia or Lusaka. So I have Mathias Nsimilimana. Let's hope, yeah, that's how we pronounce it. Mathias, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Phil.
Wow, okay, that's nice. I always do this for the sake of my viewers. Like, tell us more about who is Mathias.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. As you have already said, my name is Mathias Nsimilimana.
So I got it right?
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's like difficult to pronounce my name, but African names is
I'm getting there. We are all Bantu speaking people. So
yeah, that's
I'm
how it
getting
is.
there, yeah.
But when you say Nsimilimana, there is to thank God, because
Wow.
there is Gushima, which means to thank, and there is a word Imana, which means God. So Nsimilimana, which means I thank God. I thank God. Yeah.
Okay. No, that's nice.
At
At least I'm learning one or two things now. Yeah. Now it's making sense
And
to me.
I'm Burundian refugee in this country.
Okay.
Yeah, located in Maheba refugees camp.
Oh, Maheba, somewhere there. Yeah.
Yeah, just
okay.
in Soroways like that.
Oh, okay.
You see,
Okay.
yeah.
That's nice. So how is life at that like as in right now? How do you find it as in living here in Zambia? Yeah.
We are like nomads. I like saying that you Zambians, you are blessed. You are blessed with nice country. You have got two things. A lot of people in this world they are looking for. You know what?
Yeah.
Do you know those two things you have got other people they don't have?
No.
You have got peace and freedom.
Wow.
You see.
Wow. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
nice.
So I may say that I'm here because it is a peaceful country and freedom country.
Okay.
You see.
I salute on that one.
Yeah, which means
Yeah.
I'm here as a refugee. So which means I'm here because your country is peaceful as refugee to living here, and
Okay.
freedom too.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
Okay. So
That's how it is.
we talk of freedom. What else do you do? As in.
Another thing, just running a company called Lazam Yummy Food Restaurant, which is dealing with the cassava food,
Cassava food. Okay.
Yeah, cassava
Okay.
food.
Yeah, one thing about I like about the last time we had a chat with you, you told me something like is it Subrove?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Sima Pro.
in Sima Pro.
Yes.
That's why you wanna
Yeah.
That is
Sima,
it, because
Sima Pro.
I took the Nshima Pro, and then one thing I can tell my viewers out there, one thing they should know is that please, can you look for that Nshima Pro? Believe me, like, okay, we can't fika kwako. Let me just tell them like how I'm feeling right now. Nakuta. And it's not that kind of Nshima whereby I can eat right now. But mena hapo nchoka chepa nonifika mtao na tinamvera njala. No. Yeah. It is something that is going to it is something which is friendly with our current economy. You get my point.
Of
So
course.
for me, I would love to engage my viewers out there, because it's in another than company that so you get my point. So if I am taking that, I would also love them to take Nshima Pro, because
Sure.
yeah, it is some kind of friendly with the economy right now.
Yeah,
We are
of course.
told some of the people venangu vachitonkala kapena ni 3-4 households kufaka pamoja ndalama for them to manage to buy that bag of milime. You get my point. Njala ilimo makombo nzu.
Yeah.
Venangu nsima yakusiba kwa nisa kudya yamene nkala mala for 4 hours. They only eat once. So for me, I was thinking it is very important if they can, if we can introduce them to Nshima Pro. You get my point. Believe me, Nshima Pro, you eat right now when don't njala. So meaning, yanka question. You get my point. So tell us more about Nshima Pro.
I think next time we talk a lot of things about Nshima Pro. We prepare a good time for it. And the people, they are going to know it, and I think they will like it, because Nshima Pro is like a solution to many people, because it is powerful, it is tasty, and it makes life easier. So it is also smart, because you can go with it anywhere, whenever, in the office.
Well, that one you're saying you can go with it everywhere. I want you to tell me more about you can go with it everywhere.
Okay.
Talk about that.
The way it is, Nshima Pro, you can go with it anywhere, you can be with it wherever, and you can eat it whenever you want, because Nshima Pro, the way it is just special, because you can have it in your house for
in the comfort
1 week,
of your office.
In your office, you can travel with it, you see, which means you don't need reheating.
And then
you can't put you don't need to put it in the fridge. Because it has a process of 9 days to make this, which it makes last long.
Wow.
Are you getting me?
Yeah,
you are going to work, or those guys who works in the industry, you go with it in your pocket, you go with it in your bag, you see. Uribe marasha, uribe virivons, you have it, you just buy only sharp for 2 quarts.
Actually, that's where I was going, because I wanted to find out, do you have like specific dish for that Nshima, like specific indio, or it's just something like you said, my
friend, when you want to make it special, you can make it special. You can have it with the meat, nyama yoshokewa, which, or fish, or chan, which now it becomes for special one for parties, chan. And
you know where my problem is? Vamene ukamba person nipanga picture. Nakuta.
You see how it is. And another thing, you don't have anything. It means it works with it can work with low budget. You see, low budget. You don't have a lot of money in your pocket. You can buy one for 10 kwacha, which this one for 10
very
kwacha,
affordable.
which this one can make your day be magic one, because when you take this one for 10 kwacha, you buy shower for 2 kwacha,
4 kwacha,
or 4 kwacha, which means you have spent only 14 kwacha for a day, and you are strong, and you are working, you see, and it has got in a
yes,
energy.
This is that energy.
You see.
So now you see we are going back to the point what I said, like this Nshima is more like very much friendly with our current economy. You get my point?
Yeah, of course. That's
you get it today. Only 14 kwacha.
Yeah, 14
will get you like with power, like you go like the whole day. Wow,
that's how it is. It is simple. Yeah, you can even, you don't have anything, you can even eat it alone as you eat biscuit. You see, you can cut piece, and then you enjoy it alone.
And then you enjoy it alone.
Yeah, you enjoy it alone. You see.
Wow. But okay, for me, I always have this question, because from the last time I tested. By the way, viewers, I've tested this Nshima. I'm like recommending it 100%. You should taste this Nshima. Believe me, you never go wrong. So I was just like trying to ask myself, and then I couldn't find this question. What made you to discover this Nshima? And how did you know that people like me here, I would like this Nshima?
First of all, I'd like to say our ancestors, because they are the one who discovered this. Yeah, yes. But as we progress, as we move on, everything we try to change things in a modern way. You see, technology. You see, technology, because it is tradition. But now we have made this, take it from in a traditional way and bring it in a modern way.
In the modern,
I think you get it now.
I get the point.
It becomes a professional one. You see,
Okay.
Are you getting me? Because now it becomes an industrial shima.
Industrial shima. Okay. That's very good. And then do you even have clients now, as in calling? And then in short, how is the business going?
Yeah, the way it is, because it is just a new food for Zambians. Because imapezeka maningi in East Africa.
In East Africa,
in East Africa, they know it a lot. And another thing, we don't have a lot of clients like here in Zambia, but we have got a lot of clients from East Africa.
Okay.
You see, from East Africa, but Zambians, they are eating, because they start eating it because we have more than 20 customers, because it is new food with them. So we need to introduce to them. It means we need enough. It means we have to. We need to
advertise.
We need adverts. We need people to do what, to know it, so that you can introduce it to the Zambian people. But this is a solution to their problems they have right now.
Like I said, it is at least it's somewhere friendly. It's more like it using is it what pro? Sima Pro. Using Sima Pro, meaning we have all the answers to our current economy. Of course, like it is not easy right now to manage, as in buying the bag of miri. Get my point. And then some of us have got like big families where you expect to eat lunch, supper, include some even breakfast. You get my point. But at the end of the day, if you can get the Nshima Pro, believe me, with that Nshima Pro, you are good to go, like from like the whole day. You get my, you only take that once. You get my point.
Just once.
Yeah. So that was the business part of you, and then the other thing is you are known by somebody who writes movies.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So how is the movie industry going on with you? As in, how is your experience so far?
Yeah, I may say that I don't have a long time in the movie industry. We refugees, we don't, you find sometimes we don't have chance of fulfilling our dreams. Yes, we have got a lot of things to do in our minds, but problem is one. You find we don't have support. And another thing, when you are a refugee, you don't have that freedom of doing everything. You see. Like it's like in my life, I have more than 30 years of my life. I am a refugee, which means I don't have freedom to do whatever I want. You see, I don't have a freedom to go wherever I want. You see, I need a paper to go out. Even to be here, I have got a paper which is allow me to do what, allow me to be here, allow me to be here. Okay. You see, I'm not like you. You see, are you getting me?
Yeah, sure.
That's why in the refugees camp there, it's like a prison, because in there, many people, they have got some dreams, but their dreams, they are dying in there. They have got talents, but their talents,
they don't have enough freedom.
Enough freedom. You see, they can't say no. because I found that I can make a movie, or I found this talent inside me, so I needed to go where I can do what I can fulfill my dream. You see, it's hard to them to leave refugees camp and they go to towns. You say you found it is difficult to them. So
yeah.
I had this dream of making a movie for a long time, but I couldn't do it because I had no freedom. I had no, you see. So the time I got opportunity for being here in Lusaka, you see, that's the time I say, no, I need to do what I can't die with my dream.
Yes,
I can't
with
die
my
with
dream.
you see.
Yeah.
I feel that making movies, that's what I was born for, and that think I feel inside me. There is millions and millions of stories which are swimming in my brain,
In your brain,
things like that.
Yeah.
So no, I say no, I can't die. Maybe these stories, they are going to make difference. Maybe some people, they need these stories. So, and I like writing because writing, it is something unique. You see, you have
at some point, if I may ask you, where do you get all those skills at some point? Does it mean that whatever you write, maybe you talk about your life or what was? Believe me, those are very much interesting stories.
Everyone has got a story. Even you have got stories, but
Yes.
it depends of how you are transforming your stories into something, or how you are telling your stories. And another thing, we refugees, we have moved a lot. We have passed through a lot of things, which means stories which I can write, they are different from the stories which you can write. Stories, maybe you were born in a common, you grew up in there. You see, it means you are not what you are going to write. They are not far from what you grew up in the compound there. You see, but me, as not all refugees can write stories, you see, things like that. You see, because maybe it is not their talent, or it is not because maybe it is not their they were not born to do that.
They are not born to do that.
Yeah. But me, as someone who feels inside me as a writer, you see, I see a lot of stories to write according to many things we have seen in our life. And they are stories which you can't write. You see, they are the stories which I can write myself. You see, you can write, for instance, the stories about the war, but you can't write it better as me who passed through it.
Oh yeah.
Are you
I'm getting your point.
So it's a matter of me to do what? To sit down and write all those stories. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So I thank God because I got this opportunity of being here and doing and start writing. So as you said, I'm just new in this industry, but I'm doing my best to see if I can put my stories in it.
Okay.
I don't know how I can say.
Yeah, if you can put your stories in action. In short.
Action, yeah,
Okay.
things like that.
Yeah, so let's talk of you've done some projects.
Yeah.
Yes, you've done some projects before. I remember you did is it Wrong Choice?
Yeah, I may say it was Wrong Choice. It was just short movies, but nobody knows it because I was trying my chance, but some problems happened there, so I packed it. You see, yeah. So sometimes I don't count it as my first project. Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay, you're saying you don't count it as your first project. Okay. And then what projects do you have at hand as in right now?
Yeah, the project which I hand is The Trigger.
Oh, The Trigger. Okay,
Yeah.
so tell us more about The Trigger. What content do you have in The Trigger? What does it talk about?
The Trigger is just talks about problems we face in our daily life, because it has got 3 stories in there. One story talks about a young female woman who lost his brother, and she wanted to do what? She wanted to live revenge. Yeah, after finding her brother died in someone's house. So she was thinking maybe the owner of the house is the one who killed
the brother.
the brother. You see, things like that, because the brother was cheating. So she found the brother died in that house, and that woman died. So it was complicated, It was complicated. They say, no, I have to do what? To revenge to my brother. Yes, maybe if he was cheating, but why did he kill my brother? You see, things like that. But she was wrong. You see, she was wrong, because the woman died with the heart attack.
Yes.
And brother, after find that guilt. Guiltiness, because a sin is a sin.
A sin is a sin.
A sin is a sin. You see, which that's made him kill himself. Things like that. And another story which is there is about school. School is a love at school. Nowadays you find young people, these teenagers, they need to
exercise
love,
on their early
things like
stages,
that, which you find is not good, because at the end it doesn't end well for them. So it was about I don't know if I can say couples, because
couples.
It was one boy who was forcing love to his school mate, but she denied. She was telling him why they have to wait so that they can finish their school. But that guy, after when someone refused to, how love is. He started drinking too much, things like that. And then she was telling him, drinking is not going to help you anything, only it will just destroy you. So, but you have to calm down. You have to give yourself time. Love is always there, but time is not here for us. So
time is not here for us.
It's not here for us. So let's focus first with our studies. Things like that.
Yes.
And that guy, he was not get it well, but at the end, when I watch this movie, you will see that at the end how things went, and you will like it.
Believe me, it's a full package.
And
then when I saw the trailer, I also came across this story of a professor, which was very like with me. I like the story. Anyway, we can't talk about that.
It was a third story.
That's a third story
in this, because this movie has got it is combined with the 3 stories
three major
stories in there. This one of a professor, which means that young girl changed the professor. Their professor was a smoker, and he was smoking a lot. When he comes in the class to find he smells whiff, things like that. So which was not was making his students not to feel comfortable, and others were complaining, but they didn't know the story behind the professor. It means the professor, after losing his beloved wife, his life changed, things like that. He has no one to be with him. He was lonely, just smoking, things like that. And that young girl wanted to know what is going on with this professor, the professor they love, things like that. But at the end, after getting the story, he tried to change professor through the test.
Okay.
You see, things like that. And it was so amazing. the way it is. It was so amazing, and Professor loved it. Professor changed it because of that letter. And at the end it is so wonderful. Things like that. After that, you get to know what happened to Professor. See, so that's the major stories we found in this movie. You see, I may say that is a simple story I have written because beginning is always hard.
Beginning is always hard. But the question I have for you is what's the plan? What's the plan with the trigger? What's the plan with the trigger?
As I told you, yes, I have a big plan with this project because I got a lot of challenge in this project. I'm a writer of this project and I am a producer of this project. I was together with the guys, with the friends, to produce this movie, and we did our best. I got friends like Isaac. His name is somehow hard to me,
I understand.
To pronounce. This was one who helped me to write and finish this script. Things like that. So we did our best, even though it was hard, a lot of challenge.
When you're starting something, it's always like that.
In financial way. But we managed to do premiere at Levy Cinemas. It was nice. 2nd November.
2nd of November. 2nd November. Okay.
Yes, and it was nice. People were there, even though it was not enough because we didn't advertise it as we supposed to.
It was supposed
to be because there we had a challenge in financial.
We had challenge financially. Okay. So do we see, when do we expect the triggers in the full movie to be out? Are we expecting it this year or?
This year, because after premiere, we got some feedbacks from our audience, from other filmmakers, things like that. So there's something we are working on. So the project now is in post-production.
Okay.
We are just.
I saw the trailer. I must say, shout out to the person who is behind that trailer. Believe me, the trailer is nice. And
the trailer is nice. And the man behind that trailer is JR. He did his best. So we had a nice team. I think for the team, we had a nice team. Out of that, we couldn't manage to do what to make things like that because believe me, we did that project in 9 days.
Wow!
Shooting that project in 9 days. Not 9 days, 7 days, which means a week. You find people there. It is a project which we could do maybe in 1 month or at least 4 weeks, you see, but because we had no support, had no what, it is hard people to support you for the, you find to make people believe you, find sometimes it's hard. So we did our best for ourselves, working day and night, you see, to do what, to produce that thing, you see, and believe me, it is a nice project.
It is a nice project, and looking forward to see the whole movie. And then by the way, how are you finding it now to be a father? How is life now? It has changed, right?
Yeah, it has changed because as you see, it has changed a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Being a father,
Mm-hmm.
being a father.
You're doing a lot of things, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Businessman, you do
Yeah, yeah.
movies, yeah. Okay, you're
So
also a family person.
you find it's not easy, too
Yeah,
much responsibilities. So
yeah,
yeah.
responsibilities, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, that's nice.
Mm,
And then I must say this, yeah, at some point you might say you are not, there's no that freedom, but one thing I can assure you is that there is freedom. Yeah, as in for you to express what is in you.
mm,
Otherwise, already the stories that are very nice. Yeah,
mm.
after looking at that was wrong choice. Yeah, I also looked at the trigger. At least from you, I must encourage you to continue this, because at the end of the day, from your movies, I'm getting another. It's like you have your own style of writing stories. You get my point?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not every time you find that. I'm not saying our fellow producers are bad, but the fact is that we are also tired of seeing him fit every movie ni mpaka achite nalo achite anashita bwanji every time talking about love. But with your movies, you've got your own touch.
Okay.
Believe
Thank you.
me, I would love to encourage you to continue with that. And then at the end of the day, yeah, get affiliated. If you're not affiliated, we have
Okay.
NAMA, the National
Okay.
Association of Media Arts. We have the National Arts Council. If you sing, we also have ZAM. So once we just register ourselves there, believe me, everything will be okay. Then we have security on that one.
Yeah.
The other is
Yeah.
maybe if you've got something to tell the viewers out there.
What I'd like to say, because I've got this opportunity for saying, first of all, I'd like to say thank you to all movie producers, movie lovers, you see, and directors and the fellow writers. What I'd like to say first is to my fellow writers. Hi. Writers have got many responsibilities in this industry, because it's like a mother in the house. You see, mother in a family has got a lot of responsibilities, because mother, if is not active, which means a lot of things will go bad. Yes. It means kids are not going to grow as they're supposed to do, to be go, as to go. You see, it's like writers. If we are not, producers, they are there with their editors, they are there, my directors, they are there. You see, but they are just waiting what a writer is going to come out. You see, are you getting me? You see, if I don't write, you see, studios, they are there waiting for the script. You see, are you getting me? Editors are there. They are waiting what a writer is going to do, what is going to bring. Are you getting me? Yeah. So, if we are not taking our time, you see, and write stories which are powerful, it means nothing. Industry is always there. It's always there. You see, it means we're gonna. You know why we love Hollywood? We love other movies. It's because they come up with nice movies. You see, beautiful stories. You see, so thanks to those writers. Now we are watching those. We are watching those stories. When you watch Titanic, you feel good. When you watch Black Panther, you feel good. You see, so those movies are there because of writers. You see, so I'd like to encourage them to do what, to cook their brain, to think out of the box. Let's change stories. You see, let's see how we can change stories so that we can make movies which can attract a lot of people, even out of Zambia. It means on the international on the international level. Out of that, we will be doing movies all the time. Movies we are shooting, but our movies are going nowhere. Believe me, I lived in Tanzania. I lived in different places, but I haven't seen people watching Zambian movie. I haven't seen a movie saying this is a movie which is hitting coming from Zambia. But it doesn't mean that they were not doing movies. But I listened a lot of movies, a lot of songs from Zambia. You see?
Wow.
Yeah. Like a song Chimtengo Chamango.
Chimtengo Chamango, yes. Done by General Ozzy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I knew that song from Burundi.
Wow.
You see? I knew that song from Burundi. Okay. You see? The time I was at school, you see, in a boarding school, we were dancing that song a lot, but I didn't know that song is from Zambia.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yeah.
That song alone, how do you say that? Okay,
that's
what did that? Okay, you know that song.
Yes.
People were dancing a lot. Where I was passing in the bar, they were playing that song. You see, it was coming from Zambia.
Yeah.
Which means, but I haven't seen families sitting together watching Zambian movies. But I saw people I saw families sitting together watching Nigerian movies, Tanzanian movies.
Yeah.
You see, things like that.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? So we need to make effort. You see, here we find we are watching. When you try to visit a lot of people, you find they are watching South African movies from South Africa.
A lot,
you see that.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen a
Zambian product.
Zambian product. That movie which you find which is making noise, things like that.
Yeah.
But what I discovered, you found, yes, we are producing movies where you see movies, they are always out. But most of them, we are making ourselves make them noise. Not because of the audience. You see, you find when I make a movie, I'm going to force my people to make that movie noisy. But when you come out with a nice thing, are you getting? When you come out with nice things, that thing is going to make noise itself. You see, sometimes you find I'm watching movies from all around in the world without even making any advert or any what to me or making me know those movies. Are you getting me?
Yes.
So let's try to do what to change the stories to see that yes.